Skrolk, harbinger of pestilence. You do not need eyes to know you are deep within Lustria. Your plague monks have infested the very heart of the Lizardmen lands. Yet other clans have done the same. Though together you may do great work, they are not to be trusted. Only Clan Pestilens should prosper here. Do what you must to survive. The natives of this land, the hated reptile things, are thus far unaware of your arrival amongst them. Work quickly, spread your influence, and destroy them all. Lustria lies vulnerable before you, Lord Skrolk. In the name of Clan Pestilens and the great horned rat, spread your noxious disease across the world. Leave none alive.
Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. God, I'm glad I can say that again. Order Tide or no, and a brand new campaign with your favourite Skaven war. No, it's not Deathmaster Snake. No, it's not Ikit Claw. It's Skrolk. Right, your third favourite Skaven legendary lord. Playing the faction that plagues people because that's what Clan Pestilens is all about. In considering current events, that's fine. That's not a good. I also just want to point out that old Smelly over here just went, you don't need eyes to know you're in Lustria again. I'm like, well, I'd hope the Skrolk knew where the fuck he was, because otherwise he's just popping his head out of the ground like Bugs Bunny and going, shit, I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque again. So anyway, Skrolk got some new mechanics recently, and they were a bit shit, so they got buffed more recently. Obviously, at the moment, the Order Tide is a bit of an issue in Mortal Empires, and I just have a hankering to plague the shit out of them for fun. I don't know how this is going to work, but it's fine. No idea no idea how it will work. No idea how to accomplish it. Just one rat with a dream, and that rat is Skrolk, one of the Plague Lords of Clan Pestilens. Skrolk is Arch Plague Lord Nurglich's favourite boy. And it's pretty easy to see why, because Skrolk, upon seeing Nurglich for the first time, just yelled "Caw!" in what I can only assume was a very carry-on fashion, and then tore out his own eyes, because what he saw was super sexy. At least from his point of view, up until those eyes popped out. Then he didn't really have a point of view anymore. Fortunately, Skrolk can now see the world in hues of disease and corruption, which makes him sort of like a little rat x-ray machine, I guess. Like, he can diagnose you almost instantly just seeing all the horrible diseases you're riddled with. I guess the only problem with the trip to Dr. Skrolk is that if you walk in and he yells "Caw!" and gets a little rat erection, you're in a bit of trouble. A bit of trouble in multiple ways. Because should he touch you with his rod of corruption, then you'll melt. I didn't say whether it was literally or emotionally, but it's literally. You literally just like melt into a little pool of goo. So that's fun. Either way, Skrolk himself is basically a walking disease factory. Riddled he is. When asked how many diseases he has, Skrolk's answer was simply a phlegmy cough, and yes. And he also smells only slightly better than your average congoer. So what we're going to do is we start off in Lustria. I'll get piss off as per usual. Did I forget to do I forgot to do the fucking thing every single time. Every single fucking time. Fucking son of a bitch. I'm half tempted to just I'm not going to. You know what? No, I'm not going to restart. I'm not going to restart. I'm just going to do the same thing I do at the beginning of every fucking campaign. And people will go, oh, here's this link to the mod. And I'm like, yes, I've seen it. I think I've even fucking downloaded it. I just haven't turned it on. Right, okay. So what we're going to do... So we'll start off in Lustria down here. And it's not a bad starting position. However, it is bad because you're surrounded by Lizardmen. Of course, Lizardmen are very hard to kill for pretty much everyone. But mostly for Skaven, because clan rats are shit. Fortunately, we do start off with some other bits and pieces. We've got some Plague Monks here. Now, Plague Monks are slightly better than normal clan rats. They got bonus versus infantry, so that's not bad. They also get frenzy, so that's not bad either. It could be worse. Could be. Wow, they actually get melee defense from Thingy. Cool. Okay, good. So now, right, Skrolk. So, Skrolk himself, he's Radiant Corruption. So, chance of plague spreading, 100%. And plague bolsters your forces and nurtures your settlements. How nice. Now, we can spread plague in one of two ways. So, we can either do the right, which is this one. No, that's the wrong button. That one. There we go. We can do the Pestilence Scheme. We can do that every 15 turns, and it only costs 1,000 gold, so that's not too bad. Or we can build under city buildings, which will then spread the plague. So my plan is, we send someone over to the Empire and just start like setting up under cities, and then just plaguing the shit out of them and seeing what happens. It's basically an experiment. They're like rats in my trap. That's right. And all right, what else we got? So construction cost is reduced for Pox Cauldron, Pestilent Nave, and Plague. That was fine. And right cooldown minus 15 turns for the Pestilent Scheme, which is fine. And we also have food, as per usual, as all the Skaven factions do. And Skrolk himself, Plague Lord, so he reduces upkeep for Plague Monks, Plague Monk Sensor Bearers, Plague Claw Catapults, and Plague Priest units, and also increases Skaven Corruption. Now, Skaven Corruption is a double-edged sword. We don't generally want it, to be honest, but it can be incredibly useful. So ideally, we want it in places we're attacking, and we don't want it in places that our settlements are in, ideally. And we also get a couple of special items we can pick up here. We get the Liber Bubonicus. It's a nice little book filled with, you know, shit. And the Rod of Corruption, which is his nasty rod, which you can poke people with. Lovely. And we also get some abilities. So we can cause terror. So we get more Plague Priests and hero capacity for stuff. And Herald of Decay, minus public order. We get leadership size, more relations with Skaven, and also an Aura of Pestilence. So that's good, isn't it? That's all looking pretty nice. He can't go on a thingy, a little what's it called? A plague sensor platform, something. And we've got Slice in here as well. He's got sharp teeth. Good to know. That's nice. So you get scouting, spread corruption, damage walls. So that's all pretty good. Now, we start off, as you may notice, well, anyone to actually kill. So, at the moment, I don't think we're actually at war with anyone, are we? Oh, we are. No? Oh, we're at war with Itza. Fair enough. Itza start up here. They start off with Lord Croak, I think, which is basically bad time bear. Do not want to be fighting Croak unless we can help it. I'm going to send Slicing over here to pop into there. He's got a pet wolf rat. That's nice. Everyone needs friends. And I get... Right, what... Okay, what do we have here? Now, we can get the Corrupted Spawning Pool, which sounds lovely. It's also going to give us some food and income from all buildings, which is, I mean, that's pretty hard not to say yes to, is it? Plus, I don't think... I'm tempted to get the Water Fire Throwers just because I like them, but I think we're going to start off with the Corrupted Spawning Pool. And I guess we'll go to the clan barracks. Do I want to go to the clan barracks? I mean, it's going to give us bog standard. I mean, it's clan rats, isn't it? We need clan rats. Let's recruit some clan rats. Just you boys, I think. Just you boys. It's kind of sad that there's no point really recruiting Skaven slaves because they're so trash that there's basically no point having them in your army because. You know, your army can only be 20 units, and once they're 20, you need another army. That increases the cost of everything. So basically, Skaven slaves basically pointless. You need the best units you can get because having more armies increases the cost of everything more than just having huge numbers of stacks of crap. It's something Bretonnia doesn't have to deal with it. Bretonnia doesn't have supply lines, so each army they've got doesn't increase the cost of... Because I play on very hard. This is very hard, and if you know what I mean. And we can reach that. Let's go for that. Do we want to... Let's do that. We'll get the port. That'll increase our money. We've got food coming in. And I'm kind of tempted to... Ooh. Now, do I want this? So that's 100 income. I mean, the likelihood is I'm probably not going to have anyone to trade with. So, However, growth might be useful. And casualty replenishment rate. Let's go with that. We'll go and grab that because the extra growth will be quite nice. Do we have a nice garrison here? Nope, it's fucking clan rats. Trash. Absolute clan rats. I mean, at best, they slow stuff down. They'll keep things busy for a little while. Like, clan rats v Saurus warriors. You're not going to kill Saurus warriors with clan rats. No matter how many clan rats you throw at Saurus warriors, they will just basically eat your face until they're full. And they don't get full. And if you actually do manage to piss them off, then they just get angrier. They don't actually run away. It's fun. So let's get the nest nursery. Let's do that. And I want to get a pox cauldron ASAP. Is mine. I'm tempted to actually get rid of these because they don't have shields, but I guess we can merge them. Something like that. Let's just get some swordy boys, and we got some research finally. We can get ferocious plans, which means we can make our the replenishment rate we definitely want. Basically, I'm thinking ideally I just want a lot of plague monks because if they're 50% cheaper, then it means they're probably not as terrible as just having a crap ton of clan rats. I don't know. I don't tend to use plague monks, so I'm not sure, like, if they'll be any good. Let's move you back to Oxo, which is what I'm going to call this place because. Ooh, Oxo cubes, Bisto. Well, no, it's not Bisto. Is Oxo different from Bisto? Tell me in the comments. Are you a Bisto fan? I think Oxo's the company and Bisto is the brand, or maybe it's the other. I don't know. I can't remember. So there's old Lockyer Fellheart motoring around. Just died to Tekalis. Good job there. Nicely done. Now, ideally, what I want to do is I want to make friends with Malekith because I need some allies against the Order Tide. I'm already thinking, how do we... where's Oxel? Over there. Right. I could grab this place, but I'm not sure if that's worth it. Let's get some more Skaven Slingers because they're about the only thing that's actually going to do any fucking damage. And how's growth doing? I mean, money's good. Money, we have lots of money, which is nice. We could actually go for another army, potentially. Do we want to go for another army? I'm sort of thinking, maybe. Plague, ruin. How much growth do we have? So, we just need... Okay, I'm going to hold off. Because the sooner we can get more plague monks, I feel like the better. I'm tempted to go and settle that settlement over to the west. But what I think I want to do is wait until... because I think Itza's going to come down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until Itza go and settle it. And then, while they're weak, I'm going to kick the shit out of them. That's the plan. So let's get a couple more of you. I think that's fine. I could actually send old Slicing out to have a peek. Anything? Nothing as of yet. I think they're on their way. I get this. I've got this feeling in my head that they don't get Croak. The AI doesn't get Croak, which is just as well because Croak would literally murder me. I remember playing as Gorok, and Croak... I mean, when I was fighting Skrolk, I think Croak did horrendous damage. Right. Throughout blah blah blah, never like to repeat himself. Okay, is it the colours we don't need to worry about? It says 4, or is it colours we do have to worry about? There's yellow, there's not a purple 2. There's not a yellow 2 either. There is a yellow... Is it the lot? I can't fucking remember how to do this one. Okay, so I might have cheated a little bit. I went and read sort of like what you have to do to solve the puzzle. And then I didn't understand that, so I looked at what the solution is. It's this one. Nice! Warrior's Bane. That's actually pretty good. I can give that to old Skrolky boy. Yeah, you get Warrior Bane, which reduces weapon strength, which is actually going to be very nice. Because Cyrus have a lot of weapon strength. Does Skrolk start off with Plague Breath? He doesn't. He doesn't start off with right. So if we get some spells with you, you can actually help us. Wither might be really good against Cyrus. That would also be quite good against Cyrus. Reduce that weapon damage, armor piercing. You know, let's get Wither. Because being able to reduce armor, especially because most of our units don't have armor piercing, seems pretty good. Right, we're going to upgrade to the Warren, and then we're going to get the Pestilent Knave. Hello. Look who it isn't. If it isn't a whole stack of Cyrus warriors. Oh, good. Fab. Gee, what the fuck was that? It's terrifying. Haunted. Okay. Driven by hunger. Fine. Yep, that's a whole bunch of Cyrusy boys. Okay, if we come over here... The idea being... Decay and die. That we get the jump on them after they've been wounded. Well, not wounded, but after they've gone and settled that. That way we don't have to take the damage for settling it. And, oh no, actually we'll get always more besides. And then also they're weakened. And then we can go and kick the shit out of kick the shit out of them again. Right, okay, Oxo Cube. Oxo Cube is building goods. Go on, settle it. There we are. Right. Now there's barely any of them. We go in and we murder them. What? We're Skaven. We're supposed to be sneaky. This is grade A tactics. Right. What? Is mine. Oh no, right. I was like, what? They haven't taken any damage? They have taken damage. It's just I can't see them. That's why. I was like, fuck, they're full of health already? No, it's fine. Okay. Okay. So, yes. They've got half the number of troops, and it's like looking even. So that's fine. Do I want this? It's kind of a waste of food, in my opinion. I'm going to hold off. So we're going to have to win this with what we have available. This is going to be fine. Half a stack of Lizardmen v a full stack of rats. Means we might stand a chance. Maybe. I can't underestimate, underestimate, understate, overstate. Overstate just how mean Cyrus are. They're horrible. Look at them, melee attack 25, melee defense 38, weapon strength 42. They've got more armor piercing than some armor piercing troops. Our Plague Claw Catapult's going to be doing a lot of work, as is Skrolk and Slicing. We've got these skink cohort moving up to chuck javelins at our faces, which is horrible. So we're going to give them some horrible pestilent breath, which is going to be pretty... Yeah, that's going to explode quite a few of them. That's good. However, the main threat is these Cyrus warriors. And we've got some Saurus warriors moving through the skinks over here, so we're going to get another Pestilent Breath, which, you know, does some good damage. Not bad, but doesn't do much damage against this Saurus. We're going to buff our troops, so they've got the Blessed with Filth. So that means they're going to debuff their enemies as they attack them, which is going to make them survive a little bit longer. But already, people aren't happy, and there's Gorok himself. He is fighting Lord Skrolk. And I told Slicin to come and help as well, but Slicin was being a jerk. And the Rat Ogre, I do love the Rat Ogres, they're just not that good, unfortunately. I mean, I love the way they body slam the skinks, though, but the skinks, despite being like speed 46, speed 60, right? So theoretically, the Rat Ogres should be able to catch up with them, no problem. And yet, look at them go. We're chucking slingers, stones, I guess that would be the thing, at the side of the Lizardmen here, hoping to do some damage, and it is, I think, mostly just pissing them off. The Skaven are starting to break all over the place. The Plague Claw Catapult is up to how many kills? 95 kills. The Plague Monks over here actually getting some kills in. 19 kills so far for them. Considering the Clan Rats will have, let's have a look, they've got 8. 8 kills there. Other Clan Rats, 4. 2. Yes, so, you know, the Clan Rat's a little bit outmatched by the old Saurus warriors. The Plague Monks actually getting some kills in, though. They're not bad. Alright, Gorok. They're not going to be able to stop Gorok, though. Now, Skrolk's had to back out of the combat because he took too much. Gorok was just kicking the shit out of him, so he's had to pull back a little bit. But the Saurus kind of starting to surround us now. As our rats run away, which isn't ideal, the Rat Ogres are running away as well because their leadership is terrible. We've also got unit Clan Rats who have managed to run all the way over here. However, these guys, I mean, the Skaven do tend to run away and then rally. So we need to keep getting these units back into the fight, keep grinding down these Saurus, keep doing as much damage as possible. So far, things look like they're in the balance. I mean, we have managed to kill quite a few of the enemy, but they've managed to kill significantly more of us. Gorok up to 46 kills, and he's murdering his way through some more Clan Rats. Yes, there we go. Slicin is running away. I've managed to... Skrolk's on... He's not very happy, but I've managed to sort of, like, not let him break. I think if Skrolk broke, then our army would probably collapse. Because at the moment, most of our units are actually running away. It looks like the Plague Claw Catapults are now the front line, which is not the best, really. Could be better. The Rat Ogres have come back, and with the help of some Clan Rats, murdered their way through some skinks. They've got 45 kills, not bad. One of the units that is actually doing some damage. And these slingers have managed to get some kills. Not as many as I'd like, though. At least they're sort of on par with the skink. No, the skinks outclass them. Skinks significantly outclass our Skaven Slave Slingers. And the Saurus, I mean, it's just a massacre. Fight back, you losers! Nope, they're just going to get eaten. Oof, ow. That's not ideal. Slicin and Skrolk are 2-on-1ing Gorok. That's the kind of odds that I like. Well, actually, I'd prefer it if it was more like 50-on-1. 2-on-1 is just going to have to do because we don't have anyone else to throw his way. However, they are starting to make a difference. I think without being backed up by his Saurus, with 2 of them wailing away on him, it's just that little bit too much for him. It looks like Gorok is down. Skrolk and Slicin have managed to deal with Gorok, and that is going to provide a hefty morale penalty to the enemy. And as Skrolk comes in to start smacking them, the Saurus become very, very unhappy about being him, because he's just running there and started touching them with his rod, and they don't like that, so they're going to get out there. And the Rat Ogres then come in and start sort of pile driving them. That makes things worse. So the Saurus are off. as is the rest of their army, which is just as well because we're starting to run out of rats. Well, they had half an army. We lost half of our army. So, you know, it all kind of works out. There is balance in the force. That's nice. So, let's take that at rank 2 for funsies. And apparently movable mountains. So, Skrolk now has expert charge defense and more leadership for the entire army, which is actually quite useful. And a potion of healing, which is also pretty useful. Good old Skrolk. Now we're going to get Route Marcher, because that's going to make us move a little bit faster. That's fine. Did we lose any units? Amazingly, somehow we didn't. Don't ask me how I managed that. Don't have a fucking clue. Ooh, more food. Nice. We'll grab that. More food. And should we get the growth? Probably going to need the public order here, aren't we? Although, probably not right away. I could get some night runners. Maybe better than the Skaven slaves. The other option is warp fire throwers, which I kind of like. I probably should have made it rank 3 and then got Plague Claw catapults. That's probably what I should have done there. Oh well. Sod's law. Didn't do it. Should have. Did not. Never mind. Should we get growth? Should we just go with more growth? I don't think I need to here. Alright, let's go for a hidden lair.
I see you.
Okay. Food looking pretty good. I wonder if we can like...
Your obedience is required.
Okay, tentacle face. No, you don't want to. Okay, well, you know, it's not a massive surprise. Who likes me? Clan Festa likes me.
Talk, speak now. No backstabbing.
Yeah, you don't want to be friends though. No one wants to be friends. Not with me. Oh, is it because I smell? I mean, yes. The answer to that is yes. I'm quite pungent. Basically, assault on all the senses, all 7 of them. Right. I really need Slicing to head north as a scout, although, with that said, in one turn we'll get an assassin, I can send him off to scout. One turn we'll get something there, and we can build something there, that'll be good. We've got dwarves over here. Now, they're probably not going to like me. That's just a guess. And that, I just get the feeling they're probably not going to be pro-Skrolk, you know? Hello, are you going to be pro-Skrolk? Oh, you know what? It's good to have someone... well, on the other hand, you don't like Clan Festa. On the other hand, I'm not a huge fan of them either, so sure. Let's be friends. I should probably get another army. At this point, overwhelming Lizardmen with sheer weight of numbers is basically the best plan. However, oh, Skrolk's Builder, that's nice. And spiky whips, more campaign movement range. That's not the worst thing to have. Okay, we can upgrade to the Fetid Grain Marsh, lovely. And more leadership could actually be quite nice. On the other hand, oh, campaign line of sight. Metastorm, you're up.
Killer. Yes.
And Slicing at rank 4 is going to get... let's go with upgraded Wither, because the less armor stuff has, the easier it is to brutally murder. Are you liking me? You do like me. Can we have an non-aggression pact?
I am the master.
I'm not angry, Skaven, just disappointed. Disappointed in what, you tentacly faced freak?
My eyes gone, but I see.
Okay, here. Now, what we want is this. So we can get more Plague Monks. Is that what we want? The other option is Plague Claw Catapults. I kind of want Plague Monks. I'm going to go Plague Monks. We can also get Storm Vermin. Sure. Sure, worth a punt. Worth a punt, no harm. It's also going to increase our Skaven Corruption, which is not necessarily a good thing, but never mind. Okay, well, no, that's. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I mean, we've spent, you know, lots of money, but at least we can start getting some better units which can actually stand up to the lizards. And that's kind of what we need. Plus the fact we're probably going to be at war with the dwarves fairly soon. Have I actually met the dwarves? Maybe not. Maybe that's why they haven't declared war on me. Give it time. But we have... Oh, we failed that one, but frankly, I had other things to do. Scheme of Doom is available, so that's going to give us a Doom Engineer. They can basically level settlements. As in knock them down, not like, you know, buff them up. Okay. You're recruiting over there. Good to know. This we finish in 2 turns. We can upgrade you. That's going to give us the Underdock, which is nice. It also means we can get the Breeding Pit and some defences at Mangrove Coast to keep it safe. Just in case. We can get more armour for Clan Rats. Although, kind of at this point, Clan Rats are starting to drop away in usefulness. They're just a bit trash, to be honest. I mean, they cost... Well, like these guys, they cost 87. We can get Plague Monks for 94. I mean, Plague Monks are just better. Yeah. Slightly less... Well, no, they wouldn't have less health because they're actually injured. 7,000 max. So that's probably fairly similar. But they've got less melee attack, less melee defense, less weapon strength, less charge bonus, less leadership, and also they don't have frenzy, physical resistance, or the additional bonus first infantry, which is it's good to have that bonus first infantry because it increases your weapon strength and also your melee attack against that particular type of unit. Which means Plague Monks, pretty good at killing infantry. Unfortunately, they're quite squishy as well, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. But they definitely did kill stuff in that last battle, whereas the Clan Rats just died.
Yes, yes.
Rite of Awakening. Okay, they've got a Slam Mage Priest, as have they.
Many kills today.
So we could go north. Where's... Right, Skrolk. We're going to give you... Well, we've already kind of got a caster, haven't we? So let's go with Inspiring Presence, because then we can go for Respected and Feared. Because that's going to give our Plague Monks more weapon strength and melee attack, which I quite like. Have we finished the thingy there? 1 turn. We'll go over there. We'll get rid of a bunch of our Clan Rats and we'll recruit some... Actually, we can get some... Night Runners, can't we, with slings? We can get 4 of them, so we can get rid of these guys. And we can get these guys who are actually decent. Actually half decent at chucking shit at the enemy. Now, I could get a, like, a Skaven Slave army, but I found... And, you know, maybe there's some player out there who can prove me entirely wrong on this, but personally, I found that lots of armies of low-quality troops is just trash in comparison to just having 1 stack of really good troops. And as such, I feel like Skaven Slaves are just not worth the effort. They're kind of like Zombles, right? Zombles, not actually that useful. Torture detachments have been deployed across your armed forces, while the Clan Rat troops scavenge for goods and provisions. They set to work on their local inhabitants, exploring locations of secret stashes and caches, blah, 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 blah. Income from raiding, income from sacking settlements. Good to know. And the Pestilence scheme has been unlocked. Do we want to do that now? Yeah. We could actually, like, level it against Itza. If we... Right, here's a thought. Right, we get rid of you. More plague monks. We can also get another plague priest. No, we can't. We've got too many. Hey, we don't have two, do we? Does Skrolk count as one? What? That's bullshit. He doesn't, does he?
Bring decay.
Assassin, one of two. Oh no, this guy does. That's right. He counts as a plague priest. That's right. Yes, I remember. Okay, there is an army there. I'm wondering if we can like nip in, if we can like plague them. We don't necessarily have to take Itza, but if we can like weaken them, keep them on the back foot for a little while, then we can build our strength before eventually walking in and taking all their shit. That's what I'm thinking. Because Itza's got a gold mine, which I don't think is that useful to the Skaven, for they don't really care about gold. It's not as good as for a normal faction, unfortunately. I guess that's because they do have the building that buffs up all the money they get in the... where is it? This one here. So yeah, you get 50% income. Not as much. You used to get 100% income, but they've nerfed it a little bit, I guess, because people are getting too much money. Who knows?
Fog of pestilence.
There were some buildings in the game, particularly like the ancient city of Quintex, where because it gave you like 1,200 or something, you could then double that, which, you know, was quite powerful, but it's still not... I wouldn't say it's like OP. Right, we're going to get rid of you. Do I want to get some storm vermin? We can afford it. Is it a good shout? If they have some dinosaurs, yes. This takes 2 turns. Do I just go storm vermin? Do I storm vermin? Do I just go plague monks? Fuck it, we'll just get plague monks. You can't go wrong with plague monks.
All suffer.
Or can you? Who knows? What the fuck are my plague monks? I don't have enough money. Shit! I've run out of cash. Never mind. Okay. I'm fairly happy with this, actually. I mean, we've got lots of plague monks. That's good. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. Oh, hello. Hello. You don't look friendly. You look cranky. You look like a cranky crocodile. A grumpy crocodile heading this way. Okay. Well, we can always just, like, jump him, which I think we probably should do. More armor for clan rats. That'll... We don't have many clan rats left. Okay. 80% chance of ambush. I like those. I like them odds. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is if he misses us, he might decide... Ah, shit. He might just go straight for the settlement. Alright, well, I'll worry about that if it happens. Hopefully, he'll run straight into our ambush, we murder him, and everyone's happy. Well, not him, obviously, he'll be dead. Magic item drop chance, income from attacking settlements is not the worst. Melee attack and charge bonus for clan rats. Sure, why not? I mean, we're not going to have many clan rats, but that seems fine.
Clan Pestilens is on.
Do I get another plague ruin? Let's get...
None shall stand before Pestilens.
Let's get Pustin.
The council's voice. Let the bell scream, scream.
Worst case, Pustin dies. That's worst case. How's me going? Don't get Skaven slaves. Immediately starts recruiting Skaven slaves.
I am the Plague Lord.
That's how I roll. Do as I say, not as I do. Nope, fuck off. Hey, hey, hey! The hell do you think you're going? You bastard! Where the hell do you... Right, if we can just kill these two armies, then we should be... If we can plague Itza... And did you just take Pustin? Honest to God, you've only just...
My eyes gone,
Shit, we
but
can't
I
reach him.
see.
Right. Okay.
Targets. You slow things.
And of course you failed. Why must all my minions be useless? Okay, you come over here.
Vile tide comes. Lord
What's my defences like? Not good.
Grey harbinger of doom.
Okay, let's run you over here.
Dreaded one.
bring
We'll
decay.
pull you back.
A bold move.
And hope that one of these guys runs into us. Right, you're going to assault units because I want you to be actually able to... Oh, that's a lot of Cyrus. And he's got his thingy already. That's bollocks, that is. I think he starts off with it, though. Wow, Teclis is getting his ass kicked. Okay, you're running away, as are you. Okay, well, at least we can jump you. Do I go and plague Axolotl? Do I go and plague that? Or do I go and plague Itza? I feel like plaguing Itza. But if we plague... Because you're in that city, aren't you? We could plague that, and that would give you the plague as well.
Slay things.
And that would make our life a lot easier. You just assaulted them. Good job. Itza's got big defense. We probably can't take Itza. Okay, well, let's kill you.
I hunt without eyes.
Okay, we've got the ambush. That's nice. We're probably going to want to fight this, although I suspect that we'll probably lose more rats if we fight it than if we auto-resolve, but I could be wrong. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.